Secure synopsis. General Studies paper. I. Topic: Indian culture will cover the salient aspects of art forms, literature and architecture from ancient to modern times. Q. The Dark Ages in ancient India, spanning from the fall of Mauryan Empire to the rise of the Gupta Empire, was a period of significant socio-cultural transformation. Discuss 250 words NCERT, themes in Indian history, Part I. Directive work. Discuss. This is an all-encompassing directive which mandates us to write in detail about the key demand of the question. We also have to discuss about the related and important aspects of the question in order to bring out a complete picture of the issue in hand. Key demand of the question. The question wants us to write in detail about how the Dark Ages, as mentioned in the question, was a period of significant socio-cultural transformation and not really a dark age. Structure of the answer. Introduction. Write a few lines about the polity of the ancient Dark Ages of India. I.e. the period spanning from the fall of Mauryan Empire to the rise of the Gupta Empire. Mention the political instability for most of the times. Small divided territories except the Kanishka Empire, etc. Body. Discuss in points the salient aspects of socio-cultural transformation witnessed during those Dark Ages. G. Revival of Hinduism in the form of rise of cults around Shiva, Krishna and Vishnu. Vasudha, organization of empires and a new way large-scale incorporation of local rulers. The trend that influenced India's future polity, Indo-Kushan art, Sarnath school art, compilation of Durnas Hastras, internal contacts and cultural exchange, Central Asia, Greeks, Southeast Asia, etc. Conclusion. Sum up your discussion in a few lines and form a fair and a balanced conclusion on the above issues. G. The period called as Dark Ages was actually a precursor of the Classical Age, etc. Background. The 5 centuries that passed between the fall of the Mauryas and rise of the Guptas witnessed a lot of political instability and upheaval in the north of India. During the Dark Ages in ancient India for more than a century, India suffered from political disunity and disintegration. No powerful empire rose during that period. The main justification behind this is that the period witnessed the end of political unification of India, achieved with much difficulty by the imperial Mauryas. The period also witnessed to the rise of many new states like the Indo-Greeks, the Kushanas, the Satavahanas, and the Shundas, etc. Dark Ages of ancient India were a period of significant socio-cultural transformation, extensive contacts. The period is notable for intimate and widespread contacts between Central Asia and India. Arts and crafts witnessed a remarkable growth. The Mahavastu, which belongs to this period, cataloged 36 kind of workers living in the town of Rajgir, and the list is not exhaustive. The post-Mauryan 5 centuries was one of the bustling developments in the field of art. It was during this period that 3 schools of art emerged, namely, the Gandhar school, the Mudra school and the Imravati school. It was during this period that the first images of Buddha were sculpted. Moreover, the stupas of Sanchi and the Odisha were renovated. The period saw the construction of many rock-cut kayans at Bhaja and Karl. To this period is credited to have the earliest specimen of Abunda paintings, which stands as hallmark of rich Indian painting tradition. Growing crafts and commerce and the increasing use of money promoted the prosperity of numerous towns during this period. Religion. As for Hinduism, the period witnessed the emergence of concept of Trinity with Brahma as creator, Vishnu as preserver and Shiva as destroyer. Moreover, Brahmanism in course of spread assimilated many popular cults. Also, image worship and the concept of bhakti came to imbue the prevalent religions. The period, moreover, saw the introduction of Christianity in India. Buddhism continued to receive royal patronage. Many kings of this era were Buddhists. A major development in Buddhism was its splitting up into 2 sects, the Hinayana and the Mahayana. This phase also witnessed the spreading of Mahayana Buddhism to South and Southeast Asia. The period was equally bright in terms of developments in language and literature. To this period belongs the earliest specimen of Sanskrit in Kavya style, which is found in the Junagadh inscription. The bulk of the classical Sangam literature in Tamil is attributed to this period. The period also saw the composition of works like Buddhapari by Asvagoza, and Avadana came to be composed in Buddhist hybrid Sanskrit. The Mahavastu and the Divyavadana stand as important works of this genre. The period was equally notable for significant developments in science and technology. Astronomy made significant progress largely owing to Greek contact. Many Greek terms about movements of planets became part of Sanskrit texts. The Greek coins, which were properly shaped and stamped, were a great improvement on punch-marked coins. Notable developments were witnessed in medical science. To this period belong Karat and Sushruta, whose works laid down cure for various ailments. In military technology, use of cavalry, reins and saddles were introduced, and also the turban and tunic became part of